insignificant and small, but you see how the engine has kind of a yellow corrosion or something up here. I'm going to tackle it with a little bit of lacquer thinner as well as some aluminum polish just to see what happens. This is kind of cool. So a friend found on eBay a factory SLX keyless fob. I don't even think I've ever seen one of these in my life. It's definitely a factory OEM part because of the information on the back. So he told me, or he gave me some information from online on how to program it. So I'll probably play around with that a little bit here. It requires removing the under dash panel on the interior, but didn't sound too bad. So I'm gonna give that a whirl later. Well, I have a reason to use the jack in here for the first time, which means let's clean it while we're in here, right? That's better. Okay, I've got a wheel off here. It's my first time doing this at home with this vehicle, as far as digging in underneath and seeing what we have to deal with in the wheel wells themselves. So this does show my paint from several months ago is holding up on the frame. However, there's a lot of opportunities in here to rust protect all of this. I just didn't have access to it before. So we're gonna play with that a little bit now. Here's how you prep to do spray paint so you don't get overspray on everything in the backyard. I think I'm gonna get a wire brush and go through the control arm here and just chip off anything that I think will come off, and then we'll hit it with paint. And I removed my masking tape. That's gonna call it good. So let's put this one back together. This project will resume tomorrow, but this stupid thing has so much movement and articulation in the suspension that I've pretty much had to put the jack on a couple sets of blocks to even get it so the wheel would lift off. Also hitting the plastic parts in here with some protectant just to help it shed the mud a little easier. That's about the best this thing has looked for 24 years, and the best it'll look for the rest of its life. Doing a quick SLX project here. So these wheel covers, or I guess the area they cover where the lug nuts go, always lose their metal kind of accent piece on top here because these tabs or flanges bend out over time, and then this piece lifts off and just falls off on the road. So I picked up some epoxy glue over there, and I'm gonna take these covers off, bend all the tabs back and remove them, and then hard glue these things on so they never fall off again. So I pulled all the covers off, and now you see what happens. These tabs have just been breaking off. So I'm gonna gunk these up pretty good, reattach, and glue them on permanently. I think that's going to be a wrap on this week's project for this old ride.